Hello, everybody. G2PO Community Podcast, episode 2, which is like a month and a half late, probably.
Yes, it's like forever late.
We don't have Interpunct, but we replaced him with someone who I've been playing a lot of games with lately, which is Hypermole. What's up, Hypermole?
The sky is up. It's always up.
And we have Dalekill here, as always.
Yes.
He's the tick that just like, when are we doing the podcast? When are we doing the podcast? That's all I ever get from him.
Hey.
That's all I've been getting.
He's the kid in the back seat. Are we there yet? Are we there yet? Are we there yet? Are we there yet?
Essentially.
And
so,
Sully's the bad parent.
The bad parent. I'm the awesome one.
The bad parent that's just like, shut the fuck up. Shut the fuck up.
Yeah, essentially. So, as always, we'll start off with what we've been playing lately. Keep it somewhat short, I guess. Hyper, what have you been playing lately?
That's kind of a long list.
Well, keep it brief.
Brief. Modern Warfare 3, Spec Ops: The Line. Let me open my Steam here. Little Daisy. Binding of Isaac. Played some Arma 2 itself.
You actually played that?
Yeah. Payday the Heist. Just Cause 2, I just picked up that because I really want to try and get in that multiplayer beta.
I do too, actually. That looks really fun.
I've probably been playing something else and I just can't. Oh, Metal Gear Solid 4, I restarted playing that again. That's pretty much it in the nutshell.
And out of all those games, I think every PC game that you've been playing with, except for Arma 2, I've been a part of. I just got to throw that out there.
Somewhere. Well,
yeah.
Well, apart from Spec Ops: The Line
and fuck Spec Ops: The Line. Bad at it.
I know I
started
was.
playing that recently, and it's good.
It's hard.
Bad.
Yeah.
It's a hard game.
I'm just not a shooter person, despite the fact that I've been playing like Payday a lot and DayZ. Makes no sense. Dale, what have you been playing?
Well, like I said already, Spec Ops: The Line, which I started playing yesterday. Saints Row the Third still, and I got Dead Island recently, and me and my friend were playing that.
You've actually been recording that too, right?
I was, and then I stopped because I got bored.
I hate that game.
Well,
it's a bad game.
No, the game hasn't gotten boring yet. I actually kind of like the game. It has a weird style of play to it.
So wait, he got bored. So it's
I got
not
bored
the game. It must be his friend.
No, I got
So it must
bored
be you
recording. I hated the whole stopping after like 20 minutes thing, and then I just got tired of having to.
That's why you just record one long segment and then just split it up.
Well, I was wanting to do that, but my friend was like, no, we have to stop it after 20 minutes. Say, okay, we'll be back next time.
That's somebody that's watched too many YouTube videos.
Yeah.
Yes.
You just do it all in one and just be like, eh.
Yeah.
I think the longest recording session I ever did was 3 hours of continual footage. That is a lot. I think it was DSX. That's a huge editing process. It's fun though.
Yes.
I did something like that as well, but no one actually saw the footage because I had too many technical issues with it, with the editing and whatnot.
I reduce it now to like an hour. See, whenever I record Team Tactical stuff, it's always an hour-long recording session. Then I try and find a pause and then quickly stop and restart.
That works in between lobbies as long as no one's talking.
Mm-hmm. No, even then, I don't care. It's just, it's a necessary evil, really. Just to save me editing, like, I go fucking, like, I've got Premiere Pro, so when I'm editing, I put the footage in, cut it down, then I can place the start and stop, like the intro, outro kind of thing, for each episode, and then I can export them all from that same timeline to render out after the other.
Yeah.
So it's like the preparation time's huge, but see, once I've got it all in place, it's just like click, 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 get that one ready, render that one, walk away, start rendering,
and just do something else.
Yeah, it's great.
Yeah, I use Sony Vegas, an older version, Sony Vegas 8.
Mm.
And yeah, it's kind of stupid it doesn't do that. So I have to get everything situated, do all the editing.
I'm sure it
And
does.
It doesn't.
batch editing.
It doesn't.
Really?
It doesn't.
8 doesn't do batch rendering?
That's why I switched. Vegas was just getting really on my nerves.
No. 9 has batch
It's
rendering.
an it's an external program for Adobe Premiere. They use
really?
it's Encoder Bridge or something like Bridge. I can't remember the name of it. But basically, it exports it from Premiere into that. So you can just. It also means that if I wanted to, even though my processor's getting used completely, I could continue editing. But it's kind of stupid when you can't really edit because your processor's going like, I don't know what the hell's going on.
Well, with Adobe Premiere, you can set it to only use, if you have a multi-core processor, you can have it set to only use some of the cores, right?
Yeah. Yeah, but I'm more of a, can I get it rendered as quickly as possible because I'm really
Yeah, that's
impatient.
true. Yeah.
When you spend most of the time on the computer, you just don't want it to be hanging around for like hours.
Yeah.
I think one of my videos I had going for a while, the converting process, because I still haven't switched to DxTory yet, I still use PlayClaw. The converting took about an hour, and then the rendering process took about 3 hours just because I think it was the last podcast episode. It just took a long fucking time to do everything.
Mm-hmm.
It's kind of annoying. But thankfully, not this time. I will change it up, I think. Make the editing process a little bit easier and find gameplay somehow.
Somehow.
Yeah.
Speaking
of
I've
which-
always got gameplay hanging about, so if you ever want some, just ask.
Well, if you have an hour-long footage that doesn't require audio, send it my way. I'll gladly use it.
I can make
That's
something.
the only thing. It has to be no audio, like, because I just strip all the audio and put the podcast audio over top of it, right?
Yeah, I was just asking speaking to you about a game that I could probably record for an hour and wouldn't need the audio of it.
Is it Binding of Isaac?
No. Speaking about Magic the Gathering, you could just record a couple of games between the 4 of us, 5 of us, or whatever.
Well, max of 4, so if we call up Coolness and Axel,
There you go.
have some 4-player action there, that'll be fun.
See?
Oh yeah, just leave me out of here, why don't you?
Do you have the game?
Yes.
Ah.
Mad? No. I'm a dick!
Yep. Suddenly, silly acts like an asshole.
Fuck. Dill has actually never played it yet, so I don't actually know that he owns it. So I'm in the clear on that. He hasn't loaded it up before, so I have no idea that he didn't have it.
Yeah.
Neither has Hyper either.
Hey, I just bought it 30 seconds ago.
Okay.
It literally just finished installing there, as I've said it.
Okay.
Silly the dick.
Yep. Have fun, Hyper. You have to go through the single-player mode to unlock the other decks.
Yeah, I know. I played the other Magic the Gathering games, so I'm not a complete and utter noob of these games.
Well, that's good.
Yeah,
That's good.
I'll still get my ass handed to me quite easily, but I'm just saying.
Yeah. I really enjoyed 2012 the most just because of Arch Enemy mode. 1v3? Like, that's awesome. Just being, like, the one guy who gets, like, a ton of benefits from just a single deck in the middle of the table that you get to use. It's like, hey, you have no draw limit and draw an extra 4 cards. Oh, hey, guess what? You get another turn. It's like, seriously? Fuck yeah. It's just so great. And then this one here in 2013, there's what they call Planes Chase mode, where the deck in the middle is like global effects. So it's going to affect everybody no matter what. And some of the stuff there is just like, oh shit, we need to do something like now to fix this problem or else we're fucked. It's pretty awesome.
Sounds it.
And then, yeah, I actually haven't mentioned anything that I've been playing, but I haven't been playing anything that hasn't been mentioned, except Lord of the Rings Online.
Lame.
What? It's just a fun little grindy game that I've been playing.
I suddenly
Where I'm
regret my
just
decision for
chilling
being on here.
Yeah, what are you talking about, lame, Dill? I see. You have 4 friends who play this game. Who's up there? Dill.
You made me play it, and I got bored really fast. But still, you made me play
You
it.
made me play it.
I didn't make you do nothing.
Peer
I
pressure.
said
Okay,
play it.
this was-
I said play it.
So not only are you a dick, a bad parent, now you're peer pressure man as well. It's not bad.
Yes.
That's silly all in one package. I don't know if you realize that or not.
Oh, trust me, I know.
Yeah,
Of-
we play a lot together. So
of all
it's
the
just
people,
more of
yeah.
just. Except I'm really hard on Dill when we play like League together, and Dill does something stupid. Like
Like every time we play.
it's bad. It's bad.
I love the
Wow.
game, but I'm so bad at it.
It's awkwardly bad at bag. What the fuck? It's awkwardly bad at how much I yell at Dill sometimes when he does stuff like that on League. I'm actually like ashamed to admit it, just because it is like awkwardly bad. But yeah, it is.
It's no different than that. What I probably do to Axel.
No,
No, Axel was getting mad at me.
Yeah, that's how bad Dill was. Axel was getting. Axel's like, "What are you doing?" No, we should play sometime, Hyper. Well, actually, I wanted to play Smite because that new champion should be out, right? New God,
Which one?
the Cupid.
No, that's next week. I think that's Friday coming up. I think it's every 2 weeks they're adding something or.
Okay. I still haven't played since Bakasura, and I bought the that package that they're offering.
All the gods for one price.
Yeah, it came up to like fucking $10 for me.
Yeah, it's good.
So
I got it. For,
yeah,
I think I got it for free. Because I think if you'd paid so much into the game already, they were like, you know what, we're giving it to you. Because I went there, when I heard about the new, what was it, and her, I was like, oh, I'll log on and maybe see if I can get him. And he was just there for free. And I'm like, okay. And I thought that was nice of them. And then I started reading that people were getting it, that had bought like the biggest gem pack. So I was like, oh, okay, start buying skins then.
I debated on buying that biggest gem thing, but I prefer getting all the champions and slowly working on skins.
Yeah.
The same way I am with League, because I have all 102 champions in League, and now all I have look forward to is just buying skins, and I'll buy like 2 skins every time a new champion comes out. So I'll buy the new champion, her skin, then another 2.
Well, should I tell you that I actually uninstalled League tonight on my PC?
What?
I didn't want to play it. The more and more I looked at it, I
Hyper.
played the training and like twice. And
You should have at least played it with us, at least.
but it's the style I play that I don't like. It's the game style I don't like.
It is very slow.
It's when you've played something like Smite. I always complain about like MMOs. MMOs I can't get into because I get taken out of it because it's like press 1 to do this, press 3 to do this. There's no real involvement. Whereas with like Smite, you're right in the thick of it because of the view angle. I'm not just right clicking the guy to kind of go over there. Take your time, go over there. I'm moving him precisely the way I want to move him. Every single thing every talent and movement has a target zone, the skill shot as they say. So you've got to be able to line it up. Like I know how to work Ra into almost deceiving people and where I'm actually sending the beam and shit like that. So it's learning a little bit more than just sitting there going like, right click to attack that guy over there. It's like, nah. No thanks.
That's a shame.
Yeah, all you'd get is me.
We got one at least. We got one. We got Axel.
Oh, trust me,
I'll take
I'll
that.
get him back.
Nope.
Nah, I think he prefers Smite
He
over
probably
it.
does prefer Smite just because he started with it. Like I started with League, which is why I play it the most. And I think Smite, when we played like as a 5-man group, we just kept getting raped because 5-man groups versus our 5-man group. We're a bunch of noobs still. We get raffle stumped.
Oh yeah, I watch live streams on Twitch and things like that, and they're like full on teams that have been playing MOBAs for like ever, and they're all like tight. They know their skills. They know how to build and all that. They know exactly what every item does, and I'm just like, what's the recommended for this guy?
That's pretty much all I do is just grab the recommended and just do it in my order.
Mm.
That's, yeah. I don't know. I haven't played a lot of Smite. I haven't touched it since I think I logged in. Then you left because we were going to play with you. You and Axel left. I'm like, oh well, fuck you guys.
No, was it? Oh no, it was yeah. I think
Yeah,
we had
you left to go and do your thing with Spider.
Fucking Spider, douchebag.
I'm not editing that out, but
I don't care. I call him every day anyway. I've called him worse. Recorded. I've called him many times an asshole on recordings. It's fun. It's all part of the personality.
the hyper personality. Everybody's fucking a dick.
Yeah, including me. What fuck? I'm worse.
Yeah. I was actually really upset with you, Hyper. You didn't play Payday with us
When
earlier.
did I get
I sent
asked?
you a message on Steam chat. You were away playing Isaac.
Steam
like
chat?
bastard.
No.
Well, me and Axel and Coolness were playing
I seen.
Payday on Overkill, just leveling up.
I seen you go on Payday, but I never actually seen a message popping up saying hi. I think you're lying to me.
I sent you an invite, and I sent you a message through Steam chat.
Nah, I think
Should
you're
have sent
lying.
it through Skype chat because I saw it marked you as away, but
It'd probably your best bet is to send it through there. That way, you've got a recorded message saying that I was a dick and ignored it. Whereas with Steam, it just disappears into the nether.
yeah, fair enough.
So, but no, I didn't see
What?
any message.
What is the Payday the Heist? What exactly
It's
is it?
I actually want to talk about this more, so we're gonna nice segue there. Unintentional segue.
Sorry.
It's a first-person shooter where you and three other guys, four-player co-op, are bank robbers or just you're
We're
thieves.
criminals.
Yeah,
So you're the bad guys, okay.
and you basically you're robbing stuff from banks to drugs to hospitals.
I've actually think I've seen Total Biscuit do a review of this game.
Probably. It's a really fun game, and they just recently came out with, in my opinion, a little expensive DLC, but for what you get with it is somewhat okay. I'm somewhat okay with it because it comes with like 2 levels, a new class, and more. You have to level up more to like the cap of 192, which is
Holy
crazy.
crap.
Yeah, there's a shit ton of
New weapons that are unlocked in that class.
yeah, and like a whole new fucking like talent tree almost. But the coolest thing about it is, like, me and Hyper are the only ones of the group of us that have it, that have the DLC. But we can invite Axel or Coolness or anyone else who has the game that don't have the DLC to play the new DLC levels.
No, I think
And it works like perfectly fine. Like the game's not mad at us for, or not punishing them for not having the DLC, and it works that way for PC and PS3. Where if one person needs the DLC, it's nice.
so the person without the DLC can still play the DLC maps.
Yes.
As long as the host of the party has the DLC maps, anybody that owns the game can play it.
Yes.
It's a
So-
great feature, which is sadly missing from a lot of like games nowadays. And this is where we talked about it, like that you're saying. I'm not disagreeing that it's a bit more expensive than you expect to pay for something like that. But for that extra access, they know they're not going to sell as many copies or units of that DLC.
I think I'm just a little bitter about it because I bought a 4-pack for $15, and it was on sale, so it's like $5 a game plus one free, which is what they normally do for 4-packs. And then I paid over half that for the DLC.
Yeah, but they're pricing. They're obviously going to price it for when it's at full price. They're not going to price it when it's on sale, because it's rarely. Like
I think that the game was on sale at the time too when the DLC came out.
Yeah, they dropped the price again for it, which is Steam,
Which is nice.
which is Steam in itself. Like even I think even like PS3 had a sale on it at the moment as well. So I think
Oh wow, just trying to get more copies sold.
yeah, well the game's been out a long time now, and that's the first proper DLC that's come out for it.
Yeah, fair enough.
So they're obviously trying to reinvigorate it and say, "Hi, we still matter. We're sorry we took so long." We also
Well,
need.
they did come out with the No Mercy one not too long ago.
Yeah, but that was
that
obviously.
was free DLC.
Yeah, but that's obviously Steam exclusive.
yeah.
But the fact
I don't
is
think
that
there's.
the simple.
Is there Left 4 Dead for PC? Or for PS3?
No. No.
No?
No. It's Steam or Xbox.
Well, that sucks.
Yeah.
Left 4 Dead is awesome.
It's a great game.
But it's something else you need to make sure people understand with this game. It's, how to put it politely, harder than a giant King Kong sized penis. It's absolutely balls deep hard.
Yeah, like I've seen videos of people just playing with others and like doing like as long as I think as one person is doing communicating and just taking the lead, it's fine. Like me and Coolness we're trying to level up, so we just play overkill a lot and just go until we actually die. We made it on the first level up until we had I think there was just we're up to almost the final objective of the thing. So we get to the vault, we take the money, and we just needed to leave the vault and blow a hole in the wall and start running out. We actually got to the point where we needed to blow the hole in the wall, which is on the hardest difficulty, and it was no easy task.
Oh, hell no.
And we started playing with Axel, and because me and Coolness are used to how everything's going, we're trying to tell Axel what to do, but he's off in his own world doing
Axel.
things that you would do on normal, like trying to jump over the dude with a shield on a staircase where all the cops are coming up. I'm calling you out on that one, Axel. That was pretty dumb of you.
It's Axel, you should expect these things.
Yeah, I know.
He's the same in Smite. You'll be mid-battle, and you're like, right? He's like, I'm just going to go for my buff. And then the enemy team will just come swanning round the corner. I'm like, hey, come back. And he's like, oh, I'm already on my way to get my buff. You're like, great, okay. It was the same. It was the same when we were playing with Coolness. They were like, we're up basically at the enemy team's like phoenixes, and we'd actually took one down. And we were all like, right, let's just go. And Axel was backing. I've got money to spend. Like, we could actually win here. But yeah, but he's away. You're like,
Surprisingly, Axel doesn't do that on League of Legends.
Yeah, but he plays support, so it doesn't matter.
I don't care. I'm just saying he doesn't do it. He doesn't. He does. I don't think he does the stupid things, but he does do some like dumb stuff. I like how we're just talking right behind his back on the fucking podcast too. Axel, you're stupid.
yeah.
No, but he'll go off on his own as a support, which he shouldn't, because you don't actually do any damage.
Yeah. No, you're supposed to not do any damage. And then you have supports that are like me who take kills and get yelled at. But I don't care, because I take kills.
Supports who take kills from the carries are doing it wrong.
Of course, the only champion I've ever supported with is Kale. And taking kills with Kale is actually good, because then she can do damage.
Yes, but if you're playing her as support, you're not supposed to be doing damage at all.
Yeah,
it's one or the other,
but...
not doing one job, then, oh, wait, I've got money and got power, and now I've got stuff to do. I'm going to decide not to do that. You don't do that.
That's why I stopped playing Kale's support. Because I was doing it completely wrong.
I think that's sometimes where you find the best, though. When somebody tries something a little different and it might not fucking go pretty, but at least they're doing something different. I hate people that just fall into a rut and just like.
Well, no, the problem with what Dill was explaining was this isn't the same game. So he started off playing normal, like how he should be, but then he started getting kills and taking kills away from someone else who would actually need those kills more than he did, needs the money from the kills more than he does. Because they're the ones that are going to be carrying us late game. And then in the middle of him trying to play support, getting all these kills, he's just, well, you know what? I'm just going to change into a carry now. So now we don't have a support. We have an underfed carry, and we have a support who has now turned himself into a carry that shouldn't be.
Yeah, like...
So it's a complete clusterfuck.
Yeah,
which is bad in one game.
Clusterfucks are fun.
Like, I know I was doing it wrong. It was just... It's more fun. I don't like playing support. I never did. That's why I stopped playing it. But
I get very bored with support. I was the same in like Diablo 3. I had to be in the thick of things all the time. That's why I could never play a ranged character. I got bored, like being so far away from the action. Whenever you got like this swarm of like enemies, I was always dead center.
That's why I love my monk.
Yeah, monk was who I played all the time.
I think I might just start up playing Diablo 3 again just to have fun with the monk, because I would just go into the battle and everything would just start dying.
I never played Diablo. I still don't own it. Holy crap.
Don't.
Not worth it, man.
Yeah.
I bought it on pre-order just because I was stupid.
So did I.
Yeah. If anything, get Torchlight and Torchlight 2.
Actually,
Torchlight
was thinking
2
about doing that.
Torchlight 2 isn't out yet, but it should be out soon.
Can't be
It's
far away.
It's a Diablo clone made by the guys who made Diablo. So if you actually liked Diablo, then you would like Torchlight.
It's
The original Diablos, not Diablo 3.
all it's gone is summer 2012.
Yeah. But if you buy Torchlight 2, you get Torchlight 1 for free. So you get something to practice up on.
Do you? Doesn't state that on my Steam.
Yeah, pre-purchase offer. Pre-purchase now and receive a copy of the original Torchlight to play now.
Mine
I
just
might
says
buy that next week.
I will copy and paste that little thing for you there, Hyper, so you can see. Boom. Says that for me.
Wow. That's quite funny. I just tried to launch Magic the Gathering, and it just stated my computer doesn't reach the minimum specs. Really? This seems a bit funny. 2 gigahertz CPU. Yeah, mine runs at 3.3, but okay. 1 gig of RAM, I have 8. A 512 megabit DirectX 9 compatible. I'm pretty sure mine's is DirectX 11 with 2 gigabyte. Oh my god.
You can't play Magic the Gathering. Ha 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 ha.
Just do it.
No, Torchlight 2 was really fun. Or Torchlight 1. I think the only thing I didn't like about it was super easy. Like, I didn't have a challenge playing it, and if I died, it was because I didn't use my potion soon enough. And I played it on console. I don't know why I needed to state that, but I actually fucked up in playing that game.
What surprise?
Because, well, I wanted to get 100% achievements on it, right?
Oh, one of them. Okay.
And, yeah. Well, it's actually really easy, because you get one for beating every single boss, and 12 achievements, 6 bosses. That's half the achievements right there. 2 achievements were just upgrading our weapons to like level 20, 1 to 10, 1 to 20, easy. There's a way to get around it, which is save after every time you enchant your weapon. Just so if your enchantment fails, you restart the game. Easy.
Cheater.
Oh, I did it for the achievement. I didn't do it like all the time. I had weapons that break every fucking time when I would do the enchantment. And I'd just be like, fuck, I like that weapon. But I think one of the hardest ones were to get the maximum amount of reputation, which you get from killing bosses and killing named champions, like named enemies. And they're doing the 2 minor quests, repeatable minor quests that always popped up, which I never did. So once I beat the game and had I was pretty much done and I didn't have that achievement yet. I think that was the only one I was missing. I'm like, I wonder what this does. What does retire my character mean?
Uh-oh.
Yep. So I did. I retired my character.
And the whole world face palmed.
Yep.
I will be happy to admit I created the second character and grinded through that fucking main story again. Because you can beat it in... If you have the time, you can beat it in one sit through. It's not a long game. And after you beat the main game, you have access to a never-ending dungeon mode.
Whoa. Wait, what's that?
It's a never-ending dungeon.
Oh.
I have a good question for you, Sully.
Okay.
Did you pre-purchase Torchlight 2?
Yeah, I have it pre-purchased already.
That means you can give me Torchlight 1.
Nope. I already have it installed. I already have it installed, man. I've already played it.
Oh, alright. So you only played Torchlight 1 after you bought Torchlight 2?
No. I played Torchlight 1 on release on Xbox.
Oh, yeah, you did state that. I apologise. Damn!
Nice try.
You can't blame me for giving it a go.
No. I'm surprised Torchlight 1 is actually still somewhat expensive. It's like $15 still.
Oh, no, I see it below there. Okay, I've got it now.
Yeah, Torchlight is $15 still. Jesus. And Torchlight 2 is $20, and you get Torchlight 1 free.
What?
The PC community actually gets a really cool thing because they release the editing tool, so you can make your own maps and you can make your own weapons and stuff like that.
Ooh.
Basically doing whatever you want with it.
Ultimate weapon.
It's £2 cheaper. Torchlight 1 is $12.99. Torchlight 2 is $14.99.
Yeah, it's quite fun, and it's 4-player co-op.
You had to throw that in there, didn't you?
Well, they're offering a 4-pack, so I'm only assuming. But yeah, 4-player co-op. Buy it now on Steam.
We are not affiliated with Steam or their subsidiary companies.
I only have 225 games on Steam. It's okay.
What? Well,
okay.
What have I got? 75? Not bad.
Noob.
Hey, I've got like 30. Hey, I've got 1,300 downloads on PS3.
I'm not that.
Yeah. Did that just shut you up?
Dick.
Hell.
I couldn't believe where I looked.
Rock Band DLC doesn't count.
Yeah, fuck it does. That's all purchases. Hey, the fucking DLC, the 200 odd things is probably DLC as well on Steam.
Nope.
Yes.
No. Actually, if I were to go with the DLC, it tells me I have like 400 something.
Yeah, still well below what I have.
So, yeah, 463 according to my profile, but a lot of that's DLC.
And yet Sony doesn't recognize me. Bastards.
Tisk. So, Dill, you wanted to talk about something.
Yes.
Might as well throw it out now.
Dishonored.
Yes.
What about it?
Well, I was reading a review by who did the review? PC Gamer.
Should feel right there, okay.
And it was a preview of a level. What they were talking about is the fact that all the different abilities that you can do unlock so many different ways you can complete a game or complete a level. And, like, there hasn't really been that many games that do that well, at least. That do that well. Like, Assassin's Creed, for example, you can either, in the older Assassin's Creed games, you could either sneak past the guards or kill the guards. With like the newer one with Assassin's Creed, what was it, Revelations, you couldn't do that. That was more linear. But like this game, supposedly everybody loves it. All the people that are reviewing it love it. But like you can sneak past in multiple ways, but you can do it fast because of the skills that they give you. And so it's not like, okay, I'm gonna wait here until these people pass. 10 minutes later, okay, now I can go. It's more of like, oh look, there's people there. I can just blink to the other side of where those people are and not have to deal with them. Or you can just go kill them all, which is also a lot
very
of fun.
Metal Gear Solid like.
I've actually never played Metal Gear Solid.
And I'm leaving this now.
Shame to your family.
I didn't even think about Metal Gear Solid when I was making that statement, but
That's all you were talking about.
It's the same with like Deus Ex, the recent one as well.
I didn't play that one either.
Oh my god!
Shame before you and your family.
God,
I actually meant to play.
You're lucky
Deus
we don't
Ex,
live in medieval or Game of Thrones time, or I'd just throw you on a sword right now.
You guys hate me now.
Yes.
And my argument was completely non-valid now.
I can see what you're saying, but I know exactly what he's saying, because I watched a video. It showed escaping from a place, and it showed you like just the 3 basic ways you could get out. And one was like a teleportation kind of way. The other one, you could actually take control of people and force them to walk a general direction. Then the best bit was right at the end, because he takes control of one of the big giant walkers that looks like the things out of Half-Life 2. And then he jumps into the water, and then he mind controls a fish, and then starts swimming away.
Control of fish?
Yeah, it was something so unexpected to see. Like, I just thought, oh, that's the end. He's swimming again. That was always the ending. Jumped into the river and he escaped. But at this point, he jumped into the river. Then there's this fish in the distance, and you just see him like mind control into the fish. It's like that was cool. So I know what he's meaning. Like, they've given you these tools and just said, do it.
Complete it however you want to.
Yeah, be stealthy, be a bitch, run and kill everything. Or if you want to change it halfway through and don't want to kill anybody, you can escape stealthily. Like, you've got your choice. Sneak in, kill everything on the way out.
That game's not coming up for another 2 months.
Nope.
For PC, at least, anyways.
Yeah, it'll probably be like 3 months or 1 month for console.
Who's publishing it?
Bethesda.
Bethesda. Okay, no, they're pretty good at coming out at the same time as retail.
Yeah, it's Bethesda that are releasing it. They're publishers. I can't remember who the development team behind it are.
Arcane Studios.
Yeah, they've got some good titles underneath their belt, if I remember correctly.
They've got Dark Messiah, Might and Magic.
Yeah. BioShock 2, which they had art and design, but
Arx Fatalis.
It's Dark Messiah,
Heroes
I'm thinking.
pack. Oh, Heroes of Might and Magic, I think.
Mm-hmm.
But if you buy Dishonored, you get Arx Fatalis for free. And it's first-person standard, like somewhat standard Bethesda RPG. Like old-school RPG, like what am I saying? Like Skyrim style or Morrowind style, it looks like.
Right.
Very old, shitty graphics, though. Very similar to Morrowind.
Dishonored, 11th of October. It's actually a day early for me if I bought it on PC. Oh, 12th. No, what the hell? I'm looking at the coming soon screen. It literally, see how it's got like a little title card? It's got Dishonored Action Adventure, available 11th of October. Hover over it, more information pops up, available 12th of October. Congratulations, Steam. But yeah. Or use a proxy and get it whenever America gets it.
Yeah.
But yeah.
That works.
No, definitely want that one. Because I've been interested. See, as soon as I seen the announcement trailer for it, I was just like, yeah.
I find it still, like, I it just might be me being, like, stuck up. But I don't think fucking PC games should be as much as actual disc copies.
They're not.
Well,
fucking Dishonored is a $60 game.
Is it?
Yeah.
I pay £10 cheaper. It's £10 cheaper if I buy it on Steam.
$60 USD.
Don't get me started on fucking shitty conversion prices, because that drives me nuts.
Yeah, and like even like Dark Souls for PC, that's okay. It's $20 cheaper, I'm guessing. Then
don't justify anything to do with Dark Souls getting released. It's a game that's a year old, and they're releasing it pretty much full price.
Yes, and I think I don't think the bonuses that are coming with it make it worthy enough.
No, I'm waiting for the first sale.
I'll probably pick it up on sale. Yeah.
I am not paying full price for it. It's not got enough in it. Like, I do want to play the new areas and fight the new bosses, but I can.
I'm just cheap.
I can
don't buy games at full price.
Well, no, but I can wait 6 months because it's coming to console in 6 months. The DLC.
Oh, really?
Yeah, all the DLC is coming to console. So if you own a copy of it, it's coming eventually. It's just that they're trying to draw people to the PC version of it. Because
okay, that's not so bad.
Even though it's a shitty port.
Yeah.
So all you PC elitists know it's a shitty port of a console game. That shouldn't make you want to play it.
No, I don't want to play it because 30 frames a second on PC. Fuck you.
No, it's 30 frames a second on a good day. It's when you get down in Blighttown and stuff like that. That's when the frame rate drops. And it will drop.
Coming out next week.
Yeah.
Game.
Yep. I'm ignoring
11 days.
I'm ignoring
I want to get it, but
no, it'll be on sale before Christmas, guaranteed.
oh, but Christmas sale is always good.
Yeah. So it'll drop in price very soon. I don't think it's going to sell as much as everybody wanted it to, because at least they were honest and said that we didn't optimize. It's just a port.
No.
And it's basically just because Namco Bandai didn't have a clue how to make a PC game.
Yeah, I don't think they've ever put anything out on PC that's been...
No, they don't know how to make... They didn't even, like, they wanted to do it in-house, and then as soon as they started doing it, they're like, shit, we don't actually know what we're doing. So, it's their own fault, and that's the reason why I'm refusing to support it.
So, we have to wrap up soon. We're coming up close to... We're going to go past 45 minutes, I'm guessing. Their usual shooting time.
Yeah.
So,
likely.
We're not going to just end it, but we are going to talk somewhat about G2PO news. And I think the only one we can really mention anything would be Hyper, I think. What's been going on in G2PO? Do you know?
Mm-hmm.
Like, director-wise?
I honestly, like, I'm...
Did I just throw you under a bus?
Yeah, you basically did. Yeah, I don't... I've basically had, like, a break away from posting video and content because of my internet problems, which you know very much about.
Yes.
And in all honesty, I've actually quite enjoyed my time away from, like, posting. Because that was always the big thing. I got this new PC, which can render, like, 15-minute videos in less than 10 minutes. It's great. But I might be able to render really quickly, but my uploading is just forever. And like we've talked about, it's like I use this computer all day. So when I have to dedicate like 2 hours of internet time to upload one video, it gets a bit fucking annoying. And I mean, with me, G2PO has been like a great outlet. Like I every now and then I just upload like a batch of videos, but it's a case of having to leave my computer overnight whenever I do occasionally sleep to just do everything, and leave it for like 4 hours to upload. Like I've done it. I've uploaded like 6 videos in one night. Went to sleep, woke up the next morning. It's still uploading.
Wow.
So it drives me nuts.
I usually do that when I go to work. Just before I leave, I'll start uploading, and then go to work, and I'll be fine.
Mm-hmm.
But I don't upload like 6 videos a day. That would be insane.
But the thing was, like, what really stopped me doing it was because I was coming back, waking up the next morning, and the first video had failed because my internet had dropped halfway through it. And it's like, it's so, like, it's hard to describe. The only thing you can describe it as the sound that I make is like, fuck. It's just that, you feel so downtrodden, like you think, right, I'm making an effort, look, I'm posting, leaving it to upload through the night and walking away and then come back and see none of them have been uploaded because my internet had died halfway through uploading the first one, because it takes an hour and fucking 45 minutes to upload one video. And it's the same with what happened was I was all excited because it looked like I was getting super fast internet near me, And it turns out we're on the future plans area, which means it can be anytime next year. Like, fuck you, world.
That's always fun.
Get your hopes up and then
Yeah.
get them crushed.
Oh, yeah. The surrounding towns around me are all getting it before the end of the year. So I don't know why the fuck we're not. It's like, excuse me? Did you just want literally what they're doing is they're skipping over. They have to... they'll probably have to drive through my town to get to the town that they're going to be working on next after one another. So it's like, cover your eyes, we've nothing to see here, and we're clear. Like, because I'll be standing outside bricking their fucking vans as they pass.
Slashing the tires.
Yeah.
Haha, you have to stay here now.
Yeah.
Might as well put the lines down.
Yeah, get your fucking job done. I'll be phoning the company up like, I have one of your men. I need to do that fucking that speech from like Taken. I don't know who you are, but I have a very special set of skills. I will find you and I'll kill you. And they probably do the exact same line back. Good luck. Fuck you.
Like, so on.
But in G2PO, I mean, all I do with
The forums have been slowly getting
I don't-
less activity. However, like I went on today, and thankfully I'm seeing a lot of activity show up of not the standard stuff like of Minecraft and Modern Warfare 3, which I don't play because horrible. But I am seeing more like Minecraft stuff naturally and some stuff, but there's still other people posting on other things, which is good to see. More people should be doing that.
I don't do forums.
Yes.
Even though
Yeah,
I
know
should.
you don't do forums. I was hoping you would give me some information on some of the director stuff if you actually watch some of the videos there. I unfortunately don't like blip.tv.
In all
and that's
honesty,
all their
Oh,
videos are hosted.
I don't
know,
watch.
It sucks.
Hey,
Why do they...
I posted a glitch to Spider the other day, and he just laughed at it because it basically looks like G2PO tries to take two sets of revenue. Like, because what happens is I get two videos of the exact same video on top of one another. So it's like I'm looking at a... try to describe it like a widescreen TV on its side. So it's tall.
The banner ad sometimes turns into a video, the exact same video.
Yeah. And that's what
Yeah,
that's what
I
happens
get that
to me.
on my laptop.
And it's so funny because I'm watching two adverts, and then the same video will start on two different players, and it's just like you're just trying to double your AdSense revenue there.
The first time it happened, I'm like, what the fuck? What do I have open? Like, I'm going through every single thing, and it's just like, what's going on? I don't understand. Where's this other like thing coming from? Then, yeah, it's the banner ad.
But I honestly don't take the time. I don't even watch like YouTube stuff that very often now. Like occasionally I'll log in and maybe click a few specific people to see what they've been posting recently. And that's really it. And when it comes to even the directors in G2PO, that's very occasionally I'll pick out one of their videos, like I'll watch it. I'll normally watch like 3 kilobytes if they're doing like a movie review or something like that, and then I always watch it after the fact. Like I've still to watch their Dark Knight Rises review since I finally saw that. And I do like their style of like how they review games and things. So, but that's really it. I barely scratch the surface with videos anymore.
I actually like how 3 kilobytes does their things together. Like they're sitting together and just chatting casually, somewhat.
Yeah,
it's actually
it's
a really nice thing. They're not like being super like formal, like blah blah blah.
Professional
Siskel Ebert.
and-
Yeah, they're not like
yeah.
Siskel Ebert style.
You're speaking about the same 3 people that at least one of them occasionally gets naked while doing a review.
Whoa.
I've seen at least 2 reviews where one of the reviewers is sitting there butt ass naked, except obviously it's censored, so it's not like showing nudity. But it's like what?
I like how you had to mention.
I would just be sitting there like watching it and just be like, what? Like,
what is happening
did
here?
I just see that? Okay, so moving on. But it's hard for me. It's not hard for me. I mean, my best bet is that I try not to watch a lot of other people's videos, mainly because most people do video making better than me. So I normally go like, shit, that's a really good fucking video. Wish I could do something like that. Yeah.
And
Wish
you're
I.
like, holy crap, I'm bad at this.
Yeah. That's one of the biggest things. Like fucking the guy we watch do like DayZ stuff, Sacriel.
Oh God, God, he's too good.
Yeah, his editing style is fantastic. Especially when it does the whole linking thing where it's building up to the next video and he does that fade in and fade out with different pieces of action. And it just builds the tension. I'm at the end of it like, no! What happens next? When's it? Oh, come on! You bastard!
He is too good.
And like I'll watch so many of the kind of videos, and then at the end I'm just like, so I just cut up a video and walk away from it, and I feel a bit shitty about doing it.
Every time you watch him, it's like, stop being so good.
Yeah, it's like it gets like the map involved, showing the movement and all. You're like, I hate you so much right now.
Stop being better than me.
Yeah, I will find you. I have a special set of skills. Fucker. But no, Dill is a guy on YouTube. He does a lot of very tactical videos for DayZ. He takes it very, very tactical. And because of that, it's very engaging. Because they're a solid unit. And it's so much fun to watch them like go through it and find new things. And
the way he mixes like live commentary
Yeah.
and like post
Yes.
commentary is like amazing, because you can tell which is which, because he'll fade to just like everything's black and white and gray,
And speeds
he's
up the
talking
footage.
over it
Yeah.
and just telling us what he's doing, you know, while the video's in like fast forward, getting into position, set up, and he's like, okay, here we go, and back to live action, like live commentary stuff with him and his squad. It's awesome, unlike us who
runs kicking, screaming, and again, we could bitch and moan about Axel at this point, because the very funny story of Mickey getting her first murder was when she started firing randomly. Axel logged the shit out straight away. Didn't even second thought. He was out of the game within a heartbeat, and I'm sitting there like, he's like, where? I'm like, where? Right, Axel, where are you? And he's like, I logged out. Yeah. What? You fucking coward!
I'm gonna like name this fucking episode the Fuck Axel Podcast.
Can you reword that? Because that sounds like a proposition. Because you might want to reword it, because that sounds like a proposition. I do not personally want to fuck Axel.
Okay.
If your own motivations,
you, Axel.
That's maybe a bit more. Because it's sounding like a proposition. Like, hi Axel, would you mind if we fucked you? A really awkward conversation when that silence happens, and he's like, if he says yes, then you run for your fucking life. Like, yes, I wouldn't mind. He's like, I've got lubricant. No!
So sorry, Axel. But we're not at all.
So funny. See, yeah, aren't you so glad your words weren't ruined before you started saying this, that you were scared that I was on it?
Yeah, I'm scared to have you on. It's just like, oh no, we're just bashing the shit out of Axel. That's fine.
Yeah. That's
See,
awesome.
I don't think a lot of people know who he actually is, apart from the NGT Zombie videos. But
the best one is like, I love doing things like this. See, when like I do another podcast, and it's all about technology, which is so funny because I really don't know much about technology.
And they get doing a podcast about technology.
They get me involved, I think, just for that.
Just to derail the
topic. Yeah, just to fucking throw a wrench in things. And also, I don't mind playing the idiot. like with a lot of these things, because I'll just sit there and go, I don't know what the fuck you're talking about, so explain it to me. And I think it's handy because some people might not know what they're talking about, so they'll just talk about it and then move on, and most people are just sitting there like what?
The voice of the people.
Yeah, I'm that guy. I'm the guy that gets written into movie scripts that asks the obvious question, but still needs to be asked sometimes. So it's one of the ones. But I love love throwing the wrench, and I love doing these kind of podcasty things just because most of the time it is just a couple friends just shooting the shit, but people want to listen to it, and that's what I love about them. They're just so comfortable. You get a group of people together and have a fucking hour-long conversation that's maybe guided with certain subjects, but it's just pure gold most of the time. Yeah.
A lot of people actually were asking for like real-world news on the podcast, and to that I have to say, fuck no.
As in real world, like
the actual
government
news, not gaming news. Actual news. I don't
honestly see news. If Canada burst into flames, I probably wouldn't know about it unless like Spider phoned me up. I'm burning. Honestly, I don't pay attention to news at all.
Did you not see my my fire map that I tweeted out a while back?
I think have you named any storms yet?
Mini Skype conversations where I basically showed a map of all the forest fire, all the active and
because one of them was quite close to you.
Fires. I had like 4 close to me.
Oh yeah, you were like.
See, I knew I'd fucking seen where you'd stayed because you'd posted that. I knew I'd seen it somewhere. Right? Okay. I fucking knew I'd seen it somewhere.
It only lists the municipality, and there's like 7 towns in this municipality.
I don't care.
You'd have to pick the right town.
I don't care.
Yeah,
I've got the time. I just need the money. I'm looking for this guy and just hold up like a picture of Avatar on G2PO. People are just like, okay, get the police.
There is no G2PO avatars, Hyper.
I don't care.
Throwing that out there.
I really don't care. A link to your fucking YouTube channel. Do you know this,
man?
Man?
Picture of me on my YouTube channel either.
I'd know that. That's what the joke is, you dick.
Actually, I have the default. I really got to start throwing some avatars at everything. Because I'm like default on fucking Twitter, YouTube. I'm just default. I don't think I've changed it at all.
You're not allowed to take my Skype one. It's too cute for you.
I wouldn't use kitties.
What's wrong with Kitty? My Kitty demands an internet high five from you now.
I know. I know. But yeah, no, people are asking for World War news, and I don't follow news at all because I'd rather play games than read news.
That's pretty much why I don't do forums. I'd rather play the game than talk about it.
Yeah, essentially.
Or I'd rather get a group of people in the game and talk about it as we played it instead of going, click, this is my opinion. Don't care if you read it or not. Fuck the world.
It's the internet, so people are just going to take everything you said in your post and not listen to it at all or read it at all and just bash you anyways for your opinion.
So the reason why I never ever did post that one on DayZ, because it's going to get twisted and turned, and it's like, why am I even bothering?
There's nothing that could even be done with it because excuse me, it's the hackers are a problem with DayZ, and I don't play DayZ anymore because of hackers.
Well,
that's sad because it's a great game, but it's ruined.
I'm now at the point where I don't care. Like we were at endgame basically because we had good supplies and we were all kind of set up. So I'm at the point where I'm like, I died recently, and I'm like, you know what? Screw it. If I get hackers, fuck it. I don't care anymore. And I've stated this to several people that if I see GameSpy anywhere near the standalone version of that game, I will not be purchasing it.
GameSpy? What the fuck? Who uses GameSpy still?
Isn't it fucking BattlEye as part of GameSpy?
No. BattlEye are volunteers.
Yeah, but it's still regulated by GameSpy. That's why when GameSpy's down and broken or on maintenance, everybody has trouble logging into DayZ.
I would hope that they use the Steam anti-cheat, because if you get busted cheating on Steam, say goodbye to your Steam account.
Yeah, that's what I want. That was
And
wild.
yeah, you're completely fucked at that point because everything you bought on Steam gone.
Oh, that would suck.
Especially for people like me.
The 200 something games gone.
But that's what they need is a risk reward kind of
Yeah.
setup. Like if you play well, it's fine. If you get caught cheating, you're fucking putting a lot on the line.
Yeah.
Yeah, and you'd have to buy a new Steam account or get a new Steam account, buy the game, download it again.
Yeah.
Whereas now you can get banned and it's like, oh well, I'll just pay $15, change my key, done. I'm back cheating again.
The good thing is, like, if it's definitely. Sorry, I just checked it on the loading up days either. Like, if you go onto the multiplayer screen for the server list, top right it says powered by GameSpy.
Oh.
So, but
the game's being published by or developed and published by
Bohemia.
Bohemia as well, which
the
is
Arma 2 people.
But
which obviously we saw it coming because Bohemia has done so much and Rocket has done so much for Bohemia for keeping Arma 2 so active.
Yeah, and Bohemia is and Rocket is a Bohemia employee.
Former,
Yeah, that's
he
true.
used to be.
No.
Not anymore.
No,
He
he
currently
has
works.
a job with them.
He was on contract with them. He said in an interview he was on contract with them to help with the multiplayer engine for Arma 3, but that contract expired. But considering he's still in Prague in like the Bohemia headquarters, he's obviously working on DayZ more than anything else.
The simple fact is, as I say, that is their biggest factor for me. If I don't see a huge anti-cheat system of some sort placed directly into that game early on, like, I don't care. Everybody that screams and shouts at me, I've had it up to fucking well above my head. It's an alpha. I don't give a shit. You never seen hackers go through fucking Minecraft and shit like that. Any of these little games that go through alpha, they have problems. There's graphical glitches. There's shit like that happens. It's the hackers that are killing that game. I don't care about graphical glitches. I don't care if I die to a fucking tree eating me like happened to Coolness.
Yeah, or a door.
Wait.
Yeah.
Wait, what happened?
If you lie,
Tied to a tree.
if you lie beside a tree for too long, sometimes the game kind of glitches and you die.
The tree will eat you.
Yeah. It's just shit like that. I don't care about.
That is funny.
But
Opening doors.
Yeah.
Is opening doors that swing out towards you. Scariest thing in that game.
Yeah.
Because doors will kill you.
But the
And we're fine with that.
How'd you die? A door killed me.
We're fine with that. It's the whole, hacker right behind you or hacker invisible sneaks up behind you, drops a satchel charge, explosion, dead.
Wait, they have satchels charges in that game now?
yes,
They've always been in the game. They're super rare.
Oh, okay.
and they're
I
fun
didn't
as
know that.
hell.
And rocket launchers.
Well, I knew they had rocket launchers.
But like that is the only thing that's deterring me. If I don't see some form of anti-hack system, or as you say, if they put that on Steam, I will buy it in a heartbeat. And hopefully they do, because surely
BattleEye can't fucking do it.
But surely Steam have taken notice and said, "Holy crap! Look how many copies of fucking Arma 2 we sold because of that game."
It is. I think it's currently. Is it number 1 still?
Top sellers. No, it's Counter-Strike Go is now up there.
Oh, I guess because it's gone on sale. But no, it's still number 2
Yeah.
of most sold game.
For
Considering it came out in 2010.
yeah, but that's
Come
been
on.
up there for what, maybe 2 months now.
More than
Yeah.
that.
Yeah.
Longer than
A
that.
long time.
So it screams volume, and so hopefully they approach Rocket and say, "Look, we're willing to put it out there for you." And it's
I really hope so.
So and to say, put their anti-cheat system at their fucking anti-hack, and I would happily play it for days, because knowing that I could report somebody and something will
something
happen.
will happen.
Yeah.
And not get people that don't deserve bans.
Yeah.
Like Coolness, he got banned
Mhm.
for no reason. And BattleEye takes forever for getting people who've been banned wrongly unbanned.
The appeal system. Yeah.
Yeah, like it takes weeks, I think he said, or days to weeks. which is stupid.
Yeah.
Or you can call them on a fucking over like long distance phone call. Yeah, here you go. Give us a call. We'll unban you. It's not toll free though, so enjoy your fucking $1 a minute trying to get unbanned.
And you know it'll take a few hours to get them to unban you.
Probably. I just that is the flat out defining factor for me. I mean, I'm probably going to flat out buy the War Z when it comes out because it interests me. The concept interests me, and it looks more appealing graphically than DayZ is, because Arma 2 is kind of horrible looking.
The one thing I don't like about the War Z is you're too safe for protecting your stuff against raids.
Yeah, I know that's maybe one of the defining factors, and we've found so much stuff in DayZ because of that.
Yeah, well, like, we don't have a tent or a camp set up anymore. We've just abandoned our camp because we have 3 servers that we can go to at any point
and
raid tents that, like, safely.
Yeah, but and the other side of that coin, wouldn't you be the one that would be pissed off if your stuff kept getting raided all the time and you're doing all the hard work to get it?
Our stuff got raided constantly
in
both of our areas.
Yeah, but you always kept the good stuff on you.
Yes, that's true.
Whereas if you were that well stocked that you were managing to raid good stuff over and over again and putting it back there and finding it missing all the time, I'd get a little bit pissed. Whereas a safe zone, maybe, as you're saying, is not as good an idea, but it's still, I think...
I would really like to see how they do it. Like, is it just going to be like one general area where you can't do anything in this area because it's a safe zone? And
well, what they need to do is balance it with saying if you die out in the world, then you're going to lose your stuff to somebody. So you'll not want what stuff you do get, you might not want to take out with you, even though that stuff might help you survive. So it's balancing it in that sense, because there's going to be. Sorry, go.
Like with the whole Eve concept, you don't fly your best ship because you're going to lose it.
Mm.
You don't want to take your best gun because you might lose it.
Yeah,
it's kind of stuff like that.
Yeah, and eventually, what's going to happen is you're going to probably end up dying too many times, and you're going to get to that point where this is all I've got left, so I've no choice but take it, and then you might die, and then shit, you've lost it. So it kind of balances itself out in the long term, I think. Short term, maybe not as fun. The other thing that I like is it's going to be opening itself to more areas, whereas as we know, DayZ is only Chernarus. There's another map, Lingor, which has made a recent appearance, not officially released, so I'm still not touching it.
Nope.
But these guys are going to be building new areas and things like that. And I'm assuming DayZ might do something similar eventually. But with a game that's coming out this year, that's doing it already, might swing me further towards that. This game's going to be coming out soon for beta testing. DayZ is still alpha. That's one way if I can look at it.
That's true. That is true.
And it looks like this system's going to be better for playing with friends, because you're getting like, I know Rocket talked about, like, if you all if you all go to a server in a group, you all spawn together, but it's like, it's not going to be like you all spawn in the last place you logged off, you spawn on the coast, all together.
Yeah.
That's the way he's talking about it. Whereas this game, the War Z, as far as I read, if you join a friend, you spawn on top of them. But I think it's probably going to be like, you need to be in a safe zone to do it. I don't think you'd just be out in the world.
Who knows? You might have to do like a party system before, like, joining together. Then
I don't know, but
boom.
I mean, it's like every bit of speculation. I like some of the ideas that Rocket's pushing for DayZ. I like the ideas for War Z. I've been experiencing DayZ and the hackers are driving me away from it. Beta's coming at some point in the next couple months for the War Z. See what happens with that.
Yeah, that's pretty much all we can wait for. And speaking of that, we do have to wrap up. We've been going a little longer than expected.
Yeah.
So we'll start off with our guest, Hyper. How can people get a hold of you and pimp out what you need to do?
So if you want me on Twitter, it's HyperMole80. I'm still going to contest that other guy that owns the HyperMole name. If it does mean involve hunting him down, killing him, and cancelling his accounts personally.
Good luck.
You'll obviously find me on G2PO under the same name. I'm been recently getting back into live streaming, so you'll find me over on Twitch TV, HyperMole. I will put in any kind of show notes the line to my escort service, since I'm pimping, obviously, because I've just been told I'm pimping things out. So my escort service, I cater to both men and female. Axel is the bitch, so if you, as far as I've been told, he's very effeminate. So if you're okay with men that are a bit more effeminate, there's your perfect person. So that's it.
Okay. Your YouTube channel, you're not going to promote that as well, or just?
Yeah. Mole230.
Already knows about you.
Yeah. Mole237. MOLE237. I mean,
I'll try to remember to link it in the description.
Yeah, most people that type in Hyper will find me. You know what I mean?
I think you're like the top thing that comes up for it anyways, so.
Yeah.
What about you, Dill? How can people find you?
Well, G2PO, my name is Dokil. I guess I could link my YouTube channel that we made, and maybe people can make me start making videos again if they like it. The YouTube channel name is We Played This One Game.
Clever name.
Yes, I know. I love the name. I looked it up. I was trying to figure out a name, and I was just like, We Played This One Game. Holy crap, that's the actual name? Sweet. But, G2PO, YouTube, yeah, that's about it.
Twitter?
I don't have Twitter. Or I have Twitter, but I don't use it to tweet. I just follow people. I'm more of a stalker than a tweeter.
That just sounds weird.
I must warn people, only follow me if you want some weird tweets about certain things that I've been recently watching and things like that, and the occasional rage fest of tweets about certain games.
Yeah.
That's what generally I do. I get
Awesome.
And
so
nobody
you can find me.
cares. Nobody cares.
Sully? Shut up, you. I'll cut your audio out if I have to. So, you can find me on Twitter at SullyBlack, G2PO at Sully, Twitch TV. I do try and stream every day that I don't work, although I didn't stream Friday or Saturday at the time of recording. Shame on me. Twitch TV, /SullyBlack. YouTube, Sully BR. I'll link everything. I think that's it. Anything else? Nope. Apart from that, fuck you, Axel. And yeah, final words, anybody?
Fuck you, Axel.
Yeah, fuck you, Axel. Yep.
Later, guys.
Best ending ever.